What every disability insurance policyholder who's had a stroke needs to know before they stop working and apply for benefits. I know that a stroke and the complications can interfere not only with your activities of daily living, but with your ability to work. You may have purchased your disability insurance policy on your own or through your employer, hoping that it would be there in your time of need. If you can't work anymore or your doctor has told you to apply for benefits, you should do the following before you stop working and before you apply for benefits. First, get a copy of your disability insurance policy. How does it define disability, occupation, and self-reported conditions? You need to understand what you've got to prove before you stop working, and you need to understand if there are any limitations in your coverage. For example, your policy just might limit conditions that are based on subjective complaints without an objective evidence of diagnosis to just 2 years of benefits. Or there might be a mental nervous limitation clause in the policy, and the disability carrier might take the position that you're disabled because of depression, not because of the side effects of the stroke. You should get a copy of your medical records. Review those records to see if there's an objective basis for the diagnosis. What do your records say about your reports of symptoms and your restrictions and limitations? Get a copy of your personnel file. Has your stroke impacted your ability to do the physical or cognitive requirements of your occupation? You should also get a copy of your job description. Now, you haven't insured your job, you've insured your occupation. You need to understand how your policy defines occupation. Is it an occupation as performed for your employer, in the local economy, or the national economy? If it's for the national economy or in the local economy, you'll have to get the Dictionary of Occupational Titles description of your occupational duties, not only from a physical standpoint, but from a cognitive standpoint. You should make a list of those occupational duties and a list of the symptoms and how those symptoms impact your ability to do those occupational duties. Why? Because the disability insurance company is going to ask your physician to prepare a report or to complete attending physician statement forms that address the objective basis of the diagnosis, the objective basis for the restrictions and limitations, and the reasons why you can't do some or all of the material and substantial duties of your occupation. Without understanding what your occupation is or the symptoms that you have that prevent you from doing those duties, the doctor just isn't going to be able to answer those questions properly. You also may want to consider creating a diary that explains your symptoms and how those symptoms impact your ability to do things not only on a daily basis, but would interfere with your ability to do your occupational duties. And don't forget side effects of medication or problems that you have as a result of the stroke. You may have difficulty using your hands, your feet, difficulty walking, difficulty with cognition. That's important that your diary will explain those symptoms. Ultimately, you'll give that to the disability insurance carrier and to your doctor. I know that deciding to apply for disability benefits can be tough, and worse yet, the application process is confusing. It's designed so that you and your physician make mistakes that will result in a delay or even a denial of your benefits. I know how to prepare and file a winning shock and awe disability application that leaves your disability carrier little reason to question your claim. If your claim has been denied or your benefits have been terminated, it's time to call me at 727-894-3188. Disability insurance carriers are in the business of denying claims, and if your claim has been denied or terminated and you've got an ERISA policy, you'll only have 180 days in which to file an appeal. They're hoping that you'll go away and they won't have to pay you any benefits. Disability insurance companies are in the business of collecting that premium. They're not in the business of paying benefits. Your chances of getting your benefits on an initial application and on appeal are greater when you're represented by an experienced ERISA private ID policy disability attorney, such as myself. Call today, 727-894-3188. I can help you get the disability benefits you deserve, regardless of where you live in the United States. I look forward to talking with you about your disability claim.